Trying to get this rolling for tonight. Thank you all for keep coming back. There we go. Yes, we got
Hi.
it. Can you get that light for me?
I had to update the app.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is what? So I'm glad you're here. I'm going to do the intro and then I'll have you introduce yourself. Hey guys, welcome to Behind the Scenes Late Night Grind, where we interview some of your favorite competitors to get to know the inside scoop for prep and what goes on in the off season. I am your host, Regina Perez Fitness, IFBB Fit Model Pro, posing coach, lifestyle, and competition coach. Here with me, I have with me my beautiful guest, and I'm going to have her introduce herself.
So, hi, my name's Karina. I am 29. I started bodybuilding 2 years ago in 2024. And I got my pro card in nationals in December.
Yes, girl. So, for those of you who don't know, we did that show together. We were in the same class. It was so crazy. When you saw the lineup and it had 23 girls, what was going through your mind?
I could not believe it. My coach is the one who actually told me how many girls were in the lineup. And
Yeah.
because I normally don't, I don't look at the list, I don't do anything. I'm just literally like in my own little world. So I try not to, like,
Yes.
you know, get nervous and stuff. So my coach is the one that told me, and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of girls. But I try
Yes.
not to like think about it too much. So
Oh,
yeah,
I was in the zone. I was in my like my own little bubble because I'm the same way. A lot of people are like talking, and I'm like, no, I gotta focus all my energy for the stage. But I looked. I
okay.
wanted to see how many people were there because I had just did the Ben Weeder a couple weeks ago, and it was 19 girls. I was like, oh gosh, it's
Oh.
even more people. So for me, it's like you better bring it, bring it, bring it. So
Mhm.
I know you said you started bodybuilding 2 years ago. Did you ever do bikini or did you go straight into fit model?
I did bikini in 2024.
Okay.
Yes, in 2024. It was my first year prepping ever. And I kind of got into it because my coach kind of he didn't push me to do it, but
Yeah.
always kind of be like, you should do bodybuilding. And I was always like, I'm not doing that. Um, but I didn't know what bodybuilding was. I just thought of like steroids and huge. That's all I knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially because I will see him prepping and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to get like that.
Super
That's
big.
intense. Um,
Yes.
but one day because I was doing lifestyle with my coach, and then I decided like, hey, let's do a show.
Let's do
I
it.
wanted a challenge, so I did it, and I did my first bikini show in 2024, and I did
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of fell in love with it, and I just kept going.
Yes. How many
Yeah,
shows did you do as a bikini competitor?
I only did one show.
Okay, because Fit Model came out 2025, and then a lot of people kind of rolled into it because I also started off in bikini, and then I was like, "Ooh, Fit Model, this might be it." So, how did you go into that transition? Was he like, "Hey, Fit Model is new, let's try it," or did you see it and say, "Hey, let's try it"? How'd you get into the Fit Model division?
I saw when the Fit Model division was announced, and I was excited.
Yes,
But I didn't know if I was excited for me because I didn't really know anything about the Fit Model division. I just knew it was new, and
mm-hmm.
it's a good start for people to get into bodybuilding if they wanted to, because
Yes,
bikini has grown so much. So,
it
um,
has.
yes, I didn't know anything about the division. The only thing I knew is what I would see when people will compete on the Fit Model division. Now last year when I was prepping, we were
Yeah.
actually aiming to prep. We were aiming for bikini.
Yep.
Um,
Me
and
too,
then
girl. The beginning
yeah,
of 25, I was like, I'm doing bikini. And
yeah,
then halfway through, fit model.
yeah, same thing. Because I was prepping for bikini. That's what I was going for because that's what I knew. And then my coach 7 weeks out, he kind of suggested fit model,
Yep.
and we took a look kind of just to see where my physique kind of aligned with compared to the fit model divisions and stuff like that. So
Yes. Because it's still so new.
yeah, and I didn't honestly, I didn't know nothing, but he kind of suggested it, and 7 weeks out, I checked in the Fit Model Front Pose,
hmm
and we evaluated it, and it just made sense to where my where my body was naturally going towards and what we were bringing in.
Right.
So 7 weeks out, we switched to Fit Model, and
Okay.
um, honestly, I feel like it was the best decision for my journey. Like I fell in
Yes.
love with Fit Model. It was so much smoother than my last prep with bikini. I just fell in
Because
love with it.
bikini, you gotta be super lean,
Mhm.
harder. Fit model is not that. You still want a good, good balance and symmetry, but you don't want to be seeing veins as you would for some of the bikini
Mhm.
competitors. And then that goes right into my next question with, so you switched 7 weeks out. What was your amateur show that you did as a fit model competitor?
Yes, so I did the NPC San Antonio, I
Okay.
think it's called. Yeah. That was in October 25th. We did that show, and honestly, I feel like I was very lean.
Yeah.
And that was part of my feedback. They told me, don't come in any harder. I was pretty
Mm-hmm.
hard. I think because it was very new, so we didn't really
It
know.
is.
Yeah, so
And
I
that's what
did.
I was gonna say. What was, some of your feedback from that one? Because that was in October.
Mhm.
And then December, was that your second show or did you do a show in between the October show going into Texas Nationals?
Yeah, so I did. No, I did the October show, and then honestly, after that, we just went ahead and did the December show because
Okay.
the October show qualified me for nationals,
Right, right.
and so on October we did the show. I did pretty well. I did really well actually, and
Mm-hmm.
so when we got the feedback, we just reversed all the way to December.
Right. Okay.
So it made reversing this time around way much easier for me too.
To maintain because you had to
Yeah.
go through Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
Halloween, all the candy and all of
Mhm. Yeah, that
that.
was tough.
And then going into December and getting your pro card. And so that was October, November, December. So almost 3 months in getting into that because that was December 12th when we both,
Uh-huh.
because for those of you who don't know, we were in the same class,
Yes.
side by side. So much fun. Um, and we both ended up getting our pro cards that same day at Texas Nationals. Now, for you on stage, because like you said, you kind of knew how many people were up there when they were moving around. Because I looked at the video multiple times. How did you feel when they moved you to the center? Like, what was going through your mind?
Whoa. Oh my gosh. It felt really good, but I was so nervous. I'm still very new to like the bodybuilding everything, so I'm still
Yeah.
learning. So I just know when they moved you to the middle, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Yes,
It
and I
is.
I I was just feeling like I didn't even know how many girls were next to me. They just kept
Girl,
moving.
me either. I'm like, how many here? How many here? I
Yeah.
just knew they called us to the front. It was like, all right, we made first call us. Let's go.
Yes, I didn't even know. I was just like, oh my God, they keep calling me. So I just kept going, but I'm like, where? I don't know. I was like, am I in the middle now? And I was trying to look for my coach. Um, and I just remember feeling really excited. But
Yes.
also, after we got off stage, I was really thrilled. I'm like, oh my gosh, I split middle. He's the one that told me because I didn't even know. He's like,
Yes.
split middle. And I'm like, whoa. And then he's like, you technically got your pro card. I'm like, what? Like, no way.
Right. Everybody's like, congratulations. I'm like, listen, it's not final to the finals, but I'm holding it. Like, I'm going to
Mhm.
be right here chilling, relaxing. So,
Yeah.
yes. So that was an amazing, experience for both of us because we both
Yeah.
left with our pro cards and like, has it snapped? Like, okay, I'm a pro. Like, does it still feel surreal or like, how are you feeling?
After my pro card, honestly, I feel so different.
Mm-hmm.
I've hear and I've seen a lot of videos where people get asked like, "How do you feel after your pro card?" And a lot of them answer like, "I feel the same. Like nothing's really changed." And like they always
Yeah.
have the pro mentality.
Yep.
Um, but honestly, I did feel completely different. Even till this, I feel like it sounds silly, but to me, it almost feels like I was reborn.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy, but that's how I feel, and I just feel so different now. Like,
Yes. In a good way, like in a very
yes, in a
positive,
good
like
way. Yes.
reached a whole nother level because
Yeah.
competing in this division and going pro, we know how hard it is. And
Hmm.
with it being such a newer division, like for my show when I qualified, it was three girls. And then I did 4 shows, and then I got my pro card. And then another show I did, it was like 2 girls. And then to come into nationals where it's 19 girls, and then it's
Oh my
going to
gosh.
23 girls. And I know
Well,
this
yeah.
year, 2026 for Fit Model, the regional shows are going to have way more competitors. So it's just going to keep getting even more competitive,
Yeah.
more competitive. Um, so very happy for us getting our pro cards last year, the first year of Fit Model, and this year is the first year of pro shows. So I'm excited for that. So
Yeah.
I know you said your last show you got feedback, you kind of came in lean, and then going into prep as a pro competitor, have you identified, and if you don't want to share, you don't have to, but have you identified like a show that you're going to do for this
Yeah.
year?
Yeah. So, as soon as I got off stage, I was telling my coach what's next, and he was like, "Hey, take
Yeah.
it slow." I was just so
Let's go,
ready.
let's go,
I don't
let's
know
go.
why.
Yes.
But I was like, okay, you know what? I need to step back a little bit. But then I was looking at because they did announce like the list of the Fit Model
Yes, it's
shows.
like 40 shows this year, which is
Mhm.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, because I live in Texas, so I had to commute because there was no shows in Texas. So originally I had picked Tampa Pro, but
Yeah.
then I think sometime last week my coach had messaged me and he's like, "Hey, we're doing this show," and it was a
Yeah.
Texas Pro. So
Yeah.
now we're aiming for Texas Pro, which is in August. So I have
Okay.
a lot of time to grow and a lot of time to
Yes.
yeah.
See how it
So
goes.
mhm,
Yes.
yeah,
Good. And
yes.
so from now to August, you have, your first pro show coming up.
Mhm.
Um, what are you most looking forward to during this prep to your first pro show?
So what am I looking for this platform my pro show?
Mm-hmm.
Just honestly, just try to enjoy
Yes, that's so important.
journey because yes, because I feel like when I first competed I was so focused. I kept thinking about like show day and it would just stress me out, and
Yeah.
so the thing is just I'm just trying to enjoy the progress, just enjoy the
Yes.
journey, the good, the bad, everything, because I
All
feel
of
like a
it.
lot of us are not very like what's that word called, like present, because we're so
In the
focused
moment.
about
Yes,
yeah, and I feel like that's very important. So
it
just try to be
is.
present, I guess, with the whole thing
Yes.
again.
I think that
And
is,
just
I mean,
enjoy
you
it.
bring up a really good point because a lot of competitors were so focused and anxious about like the future, but we need to be here in today,
Yeah,
enjoying the prep, enjoying the small steps, getting to this stage. And I absolutely love that. And
yeah.
so one of the things, I mean, we hit most of the questions, but we dove into a couple other ones. One of the things I wanted to know, for a future competitor that is watching this, this show, what kind of advice would you give to them and tell them about competing?
Competing. Okay. Um, I have some notes too. So I was so nervous for this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So any advice I would give to anyone thinking about competing, I'd
Hmm.
say do it for you.
Yes.
Don't do it for validation or for social media. Do it for your own growth. Because I
Yes.
feel like honestly, I learned a lot through this like prepping. So I'd say like competing will challenge you physically, but
Most
even more
definitely.
mentally. And that's the hard part that a lot of us I don't think we understand until we're there.
Hmm.
So just going to understanding that the real win is when you who you become through the process.
Yes.
Because honestly, I feel like you change a lot when you're prepping, and you learn a lot about yourself and your body and everything, and just the part.
Discipline.
Yes,
Yes.
the discipline, the confidence. I feel like you gain a lot of confidence through the whole prep too.
Yes.
So, and don't wait till you're ready or the perfect
Because
time.
you'll never be ready. I have
Yes,
people be like,
right.
you ready?
Yes,
No, I'm ready as I'm going to get. Let's go.
yes. Because life always happens. There's always something going on. And I
Yes.
say also just find a coach you trust, stay consistent and be patient with the progress. And most importantly, just enjoy the journey. That's
Yes.
something I think that's a mistake that a lot of us kind of make where we're so focused on the stage or comparing ourselves with other people. And it's just like just enjoy just enjoy everything.
Every
Yes,
moment.
because that's honestly like the part that really stays with you, the whole journey itself. So
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, you said a lot and a lot of valuable information for competitors. The biggest thing, doing it for yourself. That's so
Yeah.
important. And just knowing if you mess up one day, because I have athletes that be like, oh, I had, cupcakes or cookies here. I'm like, okay, well,
Mhm.
tomorrow we'll get back on it. Don't just completely be like, I'm done, it's over.
Mhm.
Because we're all going to have those moments where we slip up, but that's
Yeah.
human. And from there, we grow and we
Mhm.
get better and we keep
Yes.
going. As you
Yes.
mentioned, that consistency is everything when it comes to prep. Is every day going to be perfect? No, but I'd rather do 70% versus zero. So keep
Yes.
going, keep going. Stay at it for those who are looking to compete. And like you said, having someone you can trust, a coach in your
Mhm.
corner that you can talk to for
Yeah.
these questions is so important. And identifying those good shows, like, hey, this is what we need to do, and keeping you on track.
Mhm.
So I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. You did absolutely amazing. I don't know why you're nervous, girl.
I
You
don't know.
killed it. For those of you who have not seen her on stage, her stage presence is absolutely amazing. We share the same stage, and I'm so thankful that we went pro together and we're still able to connect and grow into this fit model division. For those of you who are tuning in, just know that we are here every Monday night interviewing your favorite competitors. And remember to always be a beauty in beast mode. Good night,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you for having me. Bye bye.
Of course.